Ooh, that one's slimy.
It's like Japanese torture.
It is, man. It's horrible.
I'll tell you anything, get up.
We got here at 2:30, I think, and so we've just been unpacking everything, and now it's about 4:30, and we're going to the swim really because it's so hot today, although it's got a bit cloudy recently, and we're going to go up the slope on the right hand side to the top, and then we're going to go down the other side of that where there's a little loch there.
Okay.
And hopefully have a little swim. This is one to show the grandkids, okay? Bring North here and show them our bees.
There you go, Ollie. It's been raining quite a lot this morning, but the clouds are really high up. It stopped raining now, so we're going to go around to Glenbrittle and start doing the ridge. That's where we're heading, the start of the ridge, Garspen. How does it feel?
Come on in, man.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Don't stop screaming like a girl just because I'm recording you now.
Shut up. It's too much! Oh, it's too much!
I've reached the top of Garspen. It's one of the most knackering things I've done, I think. And there's the cairn. It took about 4.5 hours. If we come round, you can see down to the Isle of Soay down there. And we can follow around to the headland we walked across. All the bog and marsh down there. And then you can follow it round further to where we started off from, where the sun's reflecting in Glenbrittle Bay. If we carry on, you can see the whole mountain range, which we're going to be doing over the next few days, if the weather holds out. All the way around. To Cuillin at the end. Looking at Elgol now, little village over there on the headland. You can get a really good fishing boat trip there, which takes you all the way down here to where those little boats are moored to Loch Rusk, which is that one there, and that's really isolated. It takes about 6.5 hours to walk there from anywhere.
We've been walking down a waterfall for the last hour or so, and we've given up. There's no visible path, and ground level looks way too far, and when we get there we're going to have an hour walk through the marshes. So the plan is sleep for 3.5 hours, get up, go down to the car, hopefully get back for about 6, grab some toast, get in bed for a few hours, then go and pick up Nick.
It's really quite light actually, you can't see it on the camera because the light's too bad, but we can see Soe. I can see right out to the island beyond, I can't remember what it's called. We can see the lighthouse flashing on the next island along to the right.
There's nothing.
We can see all the mountains. No, see, James can't see anything on the camera, can he?
No, it's
We can
nothing.
see all the mountains above us quite easily against the sky. So really it's just not going to get dark properly tonight, and about 3:30 it'll probably stop on dawn, and then by 4 we'll get up and we'll have an easy walk down, well, fairly easy walk down.
Yeah.
So just a bit hungry, that's all. But we've got enough water to see us through.
Water from the
From
falls,
the waterfall, oh yeah,
which I must say is as
it's nice.
clean as I've ever tasted. Okay,
Right, we'll let it go. Good
there's
night.
nothing more to say, is there?
Go.
Sleepy time.
Yeah? Okay. Time is 4:20. Plan was to get up at 4 when the light came and carry on the journey again. That kind of didn't happen. It got very, very cold once we turned the camera off. And I survived till 3 and woke Ali up. And we was kind of surviving on moonlight for about half an hour, and now the sun has come over the mountain, well ish, come over the mountains. It's light enough to get there. That's where we need to be. In about 20 minutes we'll be there. Breakfast.
Oh mate, thanks a lot. Thank you.
In the end, I think we did 9 3/4 hours last night, wasn't it? Yesterday. Is that right? That's what we said, isn't it? Yeah.
And a 35-hour walk that consisted of...
Hear that?
I wouldn't...
That was horrible.
I never want to do that again in my life.
And then you're very fitful sleeping on the mountain until the wind started, which was cold. Very cold wind. So we had to move.
Was you feeling that at all?
Yeah, I felt the wind got stronger and stronger and stronger.
Did you hear my teeth?
No, I didn't.
You sound like a typewriter. Without the ding.
Yeah.
I kept waking up and looking over to you,
I was just
hoping that you felt the same.
in the smallest ball I possibly could, scrunching myself up. Now we'll have,
I don't understand it.
what's the time now? It's about 5:30 or something?
No.
5:45.
Yeah.
So we'll go to bed at 6. We'll get up about 10 or 10:15. Go and pick up Nick at 11:20. Come back here at 12. Have a big fry. And then we'll go walking again.
Jeez.
Because we're mad.
I know I hate this now, but when this is all over, I'm going to be glad this happened.
Oh yeah. Look back on it, it's all memories. We've been the same 5 years. To that night we slept on Bear Rock.
I had these 2 stoners, right, wedged into my butt, stopping me from rolling down.
I wasn't afraid of rolling.
And I had to get rid of them because it felt like keys in my pocket. And from then on, one of my feet was holding me in position. The life of me, I could not get on.
I was sleeping on my arm.
I know. Wasn't it going numb?
When you're in a bed, it's fine because you just squash into
Pushing
it.
in.
But because there was just a rock, it was like could not get comfortable.
No circulation.
Yeah, it was tingling. Like, oh. I'm in my bed now. Seriously going to sleep now.
Down there is where we slept last night. Instead of coming along here, we went all the way down this slope. This is the path. Right the way down to the bottom.
And that's about where we finished, in the middle of the picture there. That's where we're going to start again today. We'll make our way over that lump there, and well, you can't see it, but behind here, up to Alistair.
gonna last. What's it like when brothers after a lot of us? Oh! Ooh! Boy, that's good. Going with the Stay there, stay there.
No,
Stay!
no, I'm out of there.
Come on,
It's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. Oh. Oh. Never again.
Woman!
Well done, Nick Laws. A fine man. A fine effort, sir. And now it's the turn of the woman, James Ashworth, champion Nancy White of the 2003.
Okay. Count down to 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right in the picture.
the Great Stone Chute, which goes all the way down to Corrie Lagoon. It's good fun to run down. So that's what I'm going to do now. My boots are now white. The dust, when all these stones smash together, lets off a really funny smell. It's kind of like an explosives kind of, that kind of smell after the fireworks come off. Anyway. It's about an hour and a half to walk up, and you can get down the whole thing in about 5 minutes. It's crazy, but we might have to walk up that way tomorrow, so I don't really want to think about that.
Should have refilled at the water. It was like fools. I owe you 2 mouthfuls, don't I, Nick?
Yeah, 2 large gulps. Yeah, it's okay, I got a bigger bottle.
I wasn't going to give you them anyway.
Alright, we're going to start by going up the Great Stone Chute here, up to Alasdair, which is just behind this peak here, and then along to Scartilla, which is in the middle of the shot, along the ridge, along this Collie's Ledge, and up to Skervich Conich in the middle of the shot, and then all the way along the ridge and up to the Impin, and then down the other side.
That's what I don't like. Steepness and exposure doesn't bother.
Going up the Great Stone Chute, and it's so knackering. It's like the most knackering thing you can do. And it's James across from me, and Nick is already miles up, somewhere up there.
Time to be filming.
And we come all the way down there, around the corner. Absolutely exhausted, but you get a really good view when you come over the top. just making his way to the top of the chute. Hey, well done. You got a good view, huh?
Oh yeah. Shocking.
There's James coming as well.
There's the wee ollie stone.
Made it. Well, we reached the top of Alice there, the tallest on the ridge. Now we're going to put a stone on top for you all.
Okay. This one is for Mum and Dad. Let's do some serious breakthrough in science. You're never going to be able to do this, so.
This one's for Johnny Mitchell.
My lunch table. Greatest lunches that Tab has ever seen.
That's for Ethel.
Okay. That's Arnold.
Arnold, a fine chap.
Yep.
Bob. He was a good man, Bob.
These are the guys at work. I don't miss you.
Lawrence. Lawrence on the old TV with the big cuffs and the long hair. Lawrence, that's for you. Maybe you can come redecorate here.
Yeah, this is for Tim. Ah. Lego.
Hey! Nicholas.
That's for Mum and Dad in Austria.
This is where people bivouac. They're going to sleep the night up the mountain. And that noise is, you can hear, is one of the military aircraft which fly around these hills. And sometimes if you're on top of a mountain they fly below you in the valley, which is quite odd. Overall it was a brilliant week, and the weather especially was excellent, which we're really thankful for. Probably the worst part of the week was falling 20 foot into a rockfall and then having to sleep out on the mountainside in the cold. Although strangely, that's probably the sleep out on the mountain is probably one of the best parts as well.
On the Thursday, it was probably the biggest day. The weather was really, really hot. Probably the hottest it had been all week. And we had probably the heaviest day for climbing ahead of us. It took us most of the morning to get up the stone chute and finally get to Alastair, which was our first climb. Once I got up there, I was drenched. First thing I wanted to do was take my bag off and get my t-shirt off. So I did that, and then we sat there eating the nasty Cornish pasties and feeding the seagull. And then we'd done all our pictures and all the recordings, and it was time to move on. I picked up my t-shirt, which had been laying on a rock, which revealed to me all the seagull dew all over the front of it. The other guys found very funny. I had two options. I either kept my Egyptian robe on or went without anything. So that was my decision. There was no way I was going to be able to do the rest of the climb in a robe, and there was no way I was going to wear a t-shirt if we were going to be recording it with seagull mess all over the front of it. So my only advice is never place a wet t-shirt over a rock with seagull dew all over it.
But I think my favourite parts of the week were walking in the late evening when the sun was going down behind the mountains. and the sky was really lovely, so that was really nice.
The second climb we did, which got us to the first peak, I have never felt so much pain in my body as that 5-hour walk we did to the base of the mountain, and what seemed like another 2 more hours ascending to the peak. The other negative, and I don't know what the others think, but I could probably say this is one of theirs as well, is the midges and the horseflies. They will not leave you alone. They'll drive you insane. They're just constantly attacking you.
I guess we're a bit disappointed not to complete the ridge. Although really we started too late in the afternoon to really have much time on the ridge itself. I think we only had about 9 or 10 hours walking along the ridge, whereas really you need about 14 to complete it. So I guess we just have to be better prepared if we do it again. But we did just over half of it, which was really good. Most of it I'd never done before. Only the bits near Alistair and the Impin I'd done. So I really enjoyed every bit of it.
Even though towards the end of the evening your adrenaline's gone and you're tired, you're hungry, you're aching all over, you can feel the blisters forming on your feet. But I don't know, there's something about that mountains and them views. You know, you're walking down and it's about 11:30 and it's twilight. It's just the loveliest colours in the sky, and the views are just amazing. And you know, we're all separated by about 500 yards, so you're just there in silence, just with the sound of the stones under your feet, and it's almost surreal. And you just end up, your mind goes through everything. You think, my whole life passed by, in my mind, walking down